Thank you, Joe. Reading poems from my life in a restaurant. My voice cracks at the line where Levine says, I am merely a man dressed in the dark, because that is what a man is. I'm sorry for the years I've taken and spans I've hung down the length of a river that flows beyond my vision. Again, to myself I say I'm sorry, and watch your eyes mist, looking at the river narrow and turn into tiny wings. Burning. I'm shoveling the walk in front of my house, and ash from the wood stove settles in the snow tracks of my family and flames out. The sun is bright, tracks melt into themselves, even as my youngest son, still in view, walks to the woods just moments away from now. Haiku. 3. A few dry snowflakes, one clouds the distance and the glint of a jet. Under the oak leaf, several insects cling to a soft landing. By the sled tracks, a taut's woolen mitten, somewhere a warm head. Closets. There are dark rooms with sealed boxes, a secret within a secret. I fill that kind of space, passing myself off as a father, hiding, waiting for one of his own to open the door and find himself in a fractured second, frozen in the face of a fact. Raining. It's raining for nothing over the parking lot. In loops of highway crosses generations of cow-fed soil. A tree explodes a cloud of starlings on the way to cover under the Mystic River Bridge. The days go on as if we are going to. Rosy faces spill from a McDonald's fast food hut. A loon dips under the Charles and pops up like an afterthought, breaking the rainbow of an oil slick. I finish my burger and coffee and point my Buick to a town not far to see my granddaughter, 2 days old. Granddaughter, the name of the poem is Granddaughter 3. Flies no bigger than dust, hours old, and is lying. Granddaughter 3. Flies no bigger than dust, hours old, and is longing to end their circle. A breeze drops the cloud, a weaving dance from the stream of light. I drape my windbreaker over the image of my daughter, one from generations. We pass our tracks filling with water on the return. That's it. Contemplating on what is already happening, I've decided to end it by beating myself with a rubber mallet. In the pause before, I consider what they'll see. Bruised cheeks, puffed lips, cracked across the brow. Wait, why not put it to the broader sense? It happened. It is happening for everyone I know, don't, love, and not. Want me to read that again?
Yes.
Contemplating what is already happening, I've decided to end it by beating myself with a rubber mallet. In the pause, before I consider what they'll see, bruised cheeks, puffed lips, cracked across the brow. Wait, why not put it to the broader sense? It happened, it is happening for everyone I know, don't, love, and not. Space. The space you're closed in on will be set free in the rain, I declared to the umbrella. And I said to the rain, it will dodge your drops without a dousing. Meanwhile, I'll peel my shadow from its cast and hide where no one will know. Between the four of us, I said. And this is not Zen. That's the name of the poem, not Zen. Yes, cashews are good for you. The eyes of lambs, too. Their wool warm, useful. The bleeding fat would keep you just as well. The piss of a camel and a few apples make okay wine. It doesn't matter how you think it is, what you make of it. Fresh hamburger turned up during the siege of Leningrad. Get the picture? An equal at the duck pond. 6 of them, one fat, waddle to the bread I cast. The fat one gets most. I strike him with a stone. A hollow sound bounces hardly at all. But the rest squawk as if I were chasing them. Like the time in 2nd grade, I stole a banana from a lunch bucket. Only now, even more finger pointing and head shaking. The least knowledge of what this is all about. Rubber tongue poet. The file on the end of my tongue is hooked into this wretched tree. I pull away, tongue stretching, heels digging back from this entanglement. I see in the shadows of this stand images of my own discerning eye. I give up the pull and like a shot race face first into the tree. I bleed freely to the roots and watch the tree fill in. I have 2 more poems to read. Wild's Kingdom. Wild's Kingdom. In my remote-controlled living room, I zoom in on the elephant who has been shot just above the right eye with a bullet designed for drilling people. He's blowing water on the wound the commentator said did the bull in as the season dried. Poachers. I propel myself into a situation comedy. A poor script explodes by the canful. Back to the elephant and his friends who helplessly watch a pregnant dik-dik leave the scene 7 ways in the jaws of a pride. The lions snarl and rip for the camera to demonstrate what every red-blooded one of us needs to know. I snap my wand to a Friday night fight. It's the end. The fighter with the split lip congratulates the beast, raising his hand and patting his ass with tenderness and sweet will. And finally, Grace. This poem is called Grace. Okay, so it finally happens. A delegation of near people from a star, too far to be explained, lands right in Chicago. They tell how they've evolved into mouthless intelligentsia, how they draw nutrients through their skin merely by being perfect. We, on the other hand, millions of ages behind, hoist and puncture our fellow creatures daily to survive, and give thanks to a very high order. That's when they abruptly leave, without the token on my extended arm. Okay.
We would like to thank Peter Kidd and Bill Kemmett. We're going to take a 2-minute break, but before that, this break is going to be... I'm trying to read this message and I'm totally no good at it. Okay.
I'm going to read it kind of book. I'm going to read it.
Hold on a second. Okay, before a more open mic with Julie Stone. Oh no, this is totally wrong. I have it totally wrong. Okay, here's the deal. 2-minute break. And Julie Stone, the photographer, who is on occasion taking photographs of the things that are going on here at Charlie's Tap, has these photographs. Some of these photographs are downstairs on the wall, and you can see them there. Also, Julie, during our intermission here, is going to hand out some little poems for each one of us, and for those that wish to take a chance and pick one up. Okay, we'll be back in just a second.
Just dessert.